stay in the region of the Middle East now. Israel has launched fresh airstrikes on Yemen's Red Sea ports of Hodeidah and Salif on Friday. Its latest move to crush the Houthi group's ability to fire missiles towards Israel. The Israeli military said it dropped over 30 munitions on Houthi targets in what's now its 8th strike on Yemen. Israel claims the ports were being used to transfer weapons and once again warned civilians to evacuate. The Houthi-run health ministry said at least one person was killed and 9 others were injured. Residents reported hearing loud explosions and seeing smoke rising over Hodeidah. Israel's leadership is now taking direct aim at the group's top figure, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and his Defense Minister Israel Katz, who have warned that Houthi leaders Abdul Malik al-Houthi could be the next militant killed, comparing him to Hamas's Sinwar and Hezbollah's Nasrallah. Senior Houthis officials Mohammed Ali al-Houthi dismissed the threats as illusions, accusing Israel of setting unrealistic goals to buy time. The Houthis, backed by Iran, are part of a wider alliance that includes Hamas and Hezbollah. Since the Gaza war began last October, the group has launched dozens of attacks towards Israel, most intercepted or falling short. Though the Houthis recently agreed to halt attacks on US ships, their strikes on Israel show no signs of stopping. Here's what the Defense Minister and Prime Minister said.
כמו שאמרנו, אם החות'ים ימשיכו לירות טילים לעבר מדינת ישראל, הם ייפגעו קשות ונפגע גם במנהיגים. כמו שעשינו לדף ולסינוארים בעזה, לנסראללה בביירות ולהניע בטהרן, כך נעשה גם לעבד אל-מלק אל-חות'י. הטייסים שלנו עכשיו תקפו בהצלחה שוב 2 נמלי טרור של החות'ים. זה רק ההמשך, ויבוא המשך. אנחנו לא מוכנים לשבת בצד ולתת לחות'ים לפגוע בנו, אנחנו נפגע בהם הרבה יותר, כולל בהנהגה שלהם, כולל בכל התשתיות שמאפשרות להם לפגוע בנו.
We stay in the Indo-Pacific. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has supervised Air Force drills, calling for a breakthrough in war preparation across the entire military. According to state media, Kim inspected airstrike and anti-aircraft combat exercises, underscoring the need for enhanced combat readiness. Footage aired on North Korean television showed a MiG-29 jet firing what analysts say resembled a Russian-made mid- to long-range air-to-air missile. This marks Kim's latest display of military activity, including missile tests and tank drills. Now staying in the region, South Korea's ousted former president Yoon Suk-yeol has said that he is leaving the Conservative People Power Party, according to his Facebook. The announcement comes as the PPP's presidential candidate is reportedly badly trialling Liberal Democratic Party candidate Lee Jae-myung in the polls before the June 3rd snap election. According to a Gallup Korea poll released on Friday, some 29% supported the PPP presidential candidate, compared to the 51% for frontrunner, whose December surprise martial law and subsequent impeachment brought about the snap presidential election had been called by members to leave the party in an effort to muster more support from moderate voters who negatively view his actions. Yoon said in his post that he is leaving the People Power Party to fulfill his responsibility to protect the Free Republic of Korea and asked the readers to lend your support to PPP's Kim Moon-soo. Meanwhile, candidates Lee and Kim are set to face off in their first televised debate on Sunday. Now move over to the United States. In the ongoing Sean Diddy Combs sex trafficking trial, pop singer Dawn Richard told a jury on Friday that she often saw the hip-hop mogul beating his then-girlfriend Cassandra Ventura, who earlier testified that Combs physically and emotionally abused her throughout their 11-year relationship. Richard recounted an incident at Combs' Los Angeles home in 2009 when Combs beat Ventura and dragged her upstairs by the hair. Richard then said she heard breaking glass and screaming. Richard said Coombs called her and others who witnessed the assault into the studio the next day, gave them flowers and said their careers would be harmed if they reported the incident. Coombs has pleaded not guilty to 5 felony counts of racketeering, conspiracy and sex trafficking and transportation to engage in prostitution. Coombs has been held since September in a Brooklyn jail when not in court. If convicted on all counts, he could face a minimum of 15 years in prison and life behind bars. Well, that's all we have.